warm today.
Yo, what's going on, my people? Thanks for joining us today. We are here. Thanks for tuning in. If you're listening, you watching, big shout outs. Big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in once again. This is the Prolific Vibes Podcast, PVP. Start off today's episode with a track by my boy KILAZE out of Bristol. Tune in.
Locked it. A whole lot of sinning going on, I must admit. When I touched it, when I rushed it, so much loss and abundance. Too many ways to come to when it's just us two at this function. No game, but watch how we connect for. I'm fully loaded, no gun tick, I'm hunting. All for the love of yours, Marie is one thing. She got the back, no lies, she got the back and fries, yeah. I been aware of the dealings, I been aware of the demon scheming, yeah. All for the loss that she been feeling recent, I'm at a deep end. Yeah, I said it's that murder, that she, yeah, that she yeah, I said it's that murder, that she, yeah, that she, yeah. I said it's that murder, that she, yeah, that she, yeah. Yeah, I said it's that murder, that she, yeah, that she,
Rude ways don't fall in love, but sometimes we forget to tie our shoelaces and end up tripping into it. I guess that's why when we're younger we prefer to wear velcros. Of course we have hearts, we ain't scarecrows, but sometimes we're scared though. Cause when you've come from a place where you've seen gunshots and cum shots, you learn to think twice about who you put your trust in. So sometimes I look at my wife and think, am I looking at my assassin?
Yeah, I said it's that murder, that she, yeah, that she yeah, I said it's that murder, that she, yeah, that she yeah, I said it's that murder, that she, yeah, that she, yeah, yeah, I said it's that murder, that she, yeah, that she,
Yo, that one was crazy right there. Like I said, that is KILAZE. Big up yourself, you know what I mean? Right out of Bristol. That's his new project. I'm going to drop the link in the description so y'all can check out the entire project. That track right there was called Murder, She Wrote. And that's off the new project, Devil in the Detail. All right? So love it. Enjoy it. Go download it. Link going to be in the description. I want y'all to check that out. And that's from my mans over there in Bristol. KILAZE, big up yourself. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope track. Now, in today's episode, guys, we're going to talk about, well, we're on episode number 12. Big shout out for everybody that's been listening, everybody that's been tuning in, watching on YouTube. Thank you again, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get those numbers up. Let's get the shares and the likes. You already know, like I said, positive thoughts, positive results. I want to share this with everybody. YouTube channel, RV Priestley TV. If you listening on any one of the podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, wherever you're listening to, Anchor, shout outs to everybody. It's called Prolific Vibes Podcast. You know, I love the energy. I love the vibe. I love all the feedback that I've been getting. Thank you guys for showing love. You know, from my end to you guys, it's all love, blessed love, like, you know, I always say, you know, and today's episode, we're going to name it, or we're going to call it, Closed Mouth Don't Get Fed. Let me say it again, closed mouth don't get fed, guys. I want you guys to take that in, absorb that, and understand where I'm coming from when I say closed mouth don't get fed. You know, we out here doing everything we can. We're doing the best we can to have the best life that we want for ourselves, our loved ones, our family, our friends. And, you know, systematically, a lot of us are scared to ask for things that we want. Either you feel you're not educated enough to be in certain rooms, certain environments, you're not the right color, because unfortunately that's still something that a lot of us got to deal with in today's society. You feel like someone's better than you or the group of people are better than you, so you stay in the background and you stay quiet and you don't speak your mind. But I'm going to tell you this, guys. Even if you feel that your vocabulary is limited or you're in the wrong space, wrong room, and the people around you are way more educated for whatever reason, if you know you have something to say that can change a situation, change people's lives, you need to speak up. You need to voice your opinion. I've seen where there are people talking about, a particular issue, and the person that has the less input has the most concrete and valid input. If you get what I'm trying to say. So don't feel because you have the smallest bit of input or the smallest idea on something, it's not important. That one thought, that one word, that one idea that you give can be a game changer in a lot of ways. But it goes back to what I was saying initially. Like, there's a lot of stigmas and a lot of things that we grow up, being told, stay in a kid's place, stay in a child's place, go sit down, you don't know what you're talking about. All of these things, it gives you this bad, energy and this bad vibe of being open and communicating when it comes to groups, coming to, meetings, whatever it might be. It gives you a lot of negative notation because you've heard that so much growing up that now when it's time to speak up and you can make a change and make a difference, you're scared to. So you keep your mouth closed. And a lot of times after the fact is when you're saying, well, I should have said or I should have done when it's too late. So closed mouth, don't get fed. And you can take it in a literal aspect of if you don't want something and you don't ask for it, you're not going to get it. Don't expect people to know that's what you want. Don't expect people to be like, oh, you deserve this. Here, go, you have it. No, don't expect that. You want it, it's yours. Ask for it. Take claim of it. And like one of my favorite person always say, he said it, multiple people said it. You know what I mean? Rich Forever, Ross said it. I want what's mine. Give me everything that belongs to me. I don't want none of yours. I don't want none of yours. But don't short me on what I deserve, on what I'm supposed to get. I want everything that's supposed to come to me. Everything that belongs to me that's supposed to come to me, I want it. But at the same time, it's not going to come to you if you don't ask for it, if you don't claim it. Closed mouth is not going to get fed, guys. In anything you're doing, business, friendship, closed mouth is not going to get fed. You feel like, oh, I don't like to talk or, all of these things, because I used to be like that. I used to be the person that want to say, well, I don't talk a lot and, if I don't have nothing good to say, I'm not going to say anything. Sometimes you don't have to have nothing good to say. You have to speak your mind. You have to say your piece because that's what's going to make a difference. You have to have an opinion. No, I'm not saying you're supposed to go out there and be a dick and be an asshole and, just disrespect people. That's not what I'm saying. But regardless if it's a positive or a negative feedback on any situation or any topic that you're a part of, speak your mind. Now, I'm not saying to go into people's business. I'm not saying to fasten up people's business on everything you see. You want to jump in and you want to have your 2 cents. No. If you're going to be affected by it, if you're in that immediate circle, even if it's something negative, because guess what? If what you're saying is going to make a difference and it's going to impact other people around you, if they're your real friends and your real people, they'll take it as constructive criticism. They'll take it as something good and they'll make the necessary adjustments, especially if they know you coming from a good place. If they know you as a real general, a real upfront to the core person that don't deal with nonsense, and you will never steer them wrong. If at any given time a conversation or a topic comes up where you speak in your mind and they're going to receive the information from a negative standpoint, they need to take a step in themselves and be like, yo, it's probably some good coming out of it, or it's going to be something real or something true he's telling me, because I don't know him as a person that talks fuckery. I don't know him as a person that's not going to speak the truth and tell the real of how it should be. So my people out there, I know a lot of us is very reserved. As they say, you're conservative. In many ways, it's okay. If it's in a room or a forum that you're not the key speaker or you're not the key factor, it's okay until you become that. But if in your immediate circle, you're going to stay quiet when you see people doing folly or doing fuckery, that's wrong. Because down the line, it's going to affect you. Down the line, that will affect you, because when all of this is going on and they're carrying on a particular way and you're there to set them straight and to correct the situation and you're going to be quiet about it, down the line, it will affect you. Especially if it's going to be something that has to do with business. When it's time for you to get rightfully what's yours, you're going to get cut out. Because you know what? They're going to say, well, you never had an input in the initial stages. You never had any input when we were talking and discussing this. You never said you agreed or you disagreed. You was just in the background existing. We need to stop doing that, guys. We need to stop doing that. Closed mouth is not going to get fed. Don't withhold your ideas. Don't withhold your thoughts and the concept of how you feel. If you know it's something that's going to be beneficial for the group or beneficial for you. And like I said, if you are a real person and people know you as being genuine, not fake, when you tell them something they're not going to like or something they don't like, believe me when I tell you, they need to look in themselves and be like, yo, this is coming from a person that never said foul shit, never, do wrong in a lot of ways. Let me just take this information in and really find out. Really find out. And that goes in many ways. Look, for example, KILAZE, right? The artist I played today. That person reached out to me all the way from Bristol, London, right? Reach out to me and be like, yo, blessed love family, yo, this is my new project. Can you show me some love? You understand? And I had no problem. I listened to the project. I love the project, and I said, I'm going to show some love. I'm going to drop one of the tracks that I love the most. I'm going to shout them out. I'm going to put the link in the description. You understand? And I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people, if we take that initiative and do that, we'll be a lot better in life. Because if he didn't reach out to me because he felt like he had an opportunity to get his message across, get his music across from someone like me, I would have never personally clicked the link and listened to his music. I'm going to be real with you. I would never personally do that. And it's not that it's coming from a place of me not fucking with his music or liking the music. It's coming from a place that sometimes out of sight, out of mind. And we feel that even in business that everybody is going to know what we're doing and everybody is going to be happy for what you're doing and everybody going to show love. Some people know and they don't show love, and that's another topic. They're just hating. You know what I'm saying? Friends or family, they just fucking hating. They see you doing something, you doing good, you want to elevate, and because they not a part of it, they can't show love. That's some real bitch shit, but that's neither here or there. But he reached out. He didn't keep his mouth closed. He saw what I'm doing. He see that I'm building a platform that's going to be beneficial for the culture, and he's like, yo, show some love. And I showed love. No questions asked. You understand? Nothing to do with, asking for money or nothing like that. It was just showing love. And he never kept his mouth closed. So that comes with a lot. That comes with saying, reach out to people. Reach out to people. Let them know what you're doing. Ask for help. Ask for assistance. If it's something you don't know the full 100 or you don't know how to, and you see somebody in the space doing it, ask for help. Don't just sit here and hate. Don't sit here with your head down and want to be a wisher. I wish this and I wish that. No. Whatever you want to do, whatever space you want to be in, find somebody that's doing it and reach out to them. If they want to play the, act like they all that and don't want to help, cool. Find the next person, because you have a lot of people like that too. They feel like they made it or they doing something and they start acting brand new, start moving fucked up when, people reaching out to them. But don't give up. Don't stop trying. So if it's anything in a space, don't keep your mouth closed if that's what you want to do, if there's something you want to be a part of. And like I tell people all the time, like, I might not know you personally and you're watching this and you're listening to this. I can give you information, lead you in the right direction, point you in the right place of a lot of things that I've been through and I'm going through. And I'll say it again. Even if I don't reach out immediately, because once again, that's the next thing. People think they text you or whatever or email you and you don't reply within an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Even sometimes 24 hours. You hating or you see it and you're hating. No. You're all so busy, just like everybody else is busy with their own lives. Living a life is busy. Give people the opportunity to reach out. And if you feel like enough time has passed where they haven't reached out, you can do it again. And if you do it again and nothing happened, move on to the next person. No love lost. You understand? Keep it moving. So when it comes to me, guys, I'm extending the olive branch, whatever they want to call it. I'm explaining it to you. If it's real estate, I can help you with. Information about the trucking, I can help you with trucking business. I don't know a lot, but I'm around people that knows a lot, have their own businesses in trucking and transportation. Clothing brand, I can help you with that. And I'm not telling anyone I'm an expert and I know everything, but I can lead you in the right direction. I can at least get you started, guys. And that's just coming from me. So just imagine there are people out there like me that want to help and want to give good information. So closed mouth is not going to get fed, guys, out here. Don't expect people to see you on social media or see you in the streets or just see you in general, family or friends, and just want to flood you with information, flood you with what you need or what you deserve. You got to remember, in this life, we going through a lot. Everybody's going through a lot and trying to get their life where they want it to be. So you'll overlook a lot of things in front of your eyes on a daily. So if someone is not vocal about it, if someone is not expressing a particular thing to you, you'll overlook it. And to some, you might seem selfish or you might seem like you don't give a fuck. But that's not the case, guys. Closed mouth don't get fed. A lot of us need to have more dialogues. A lot of us need to have more communication with people. You want to elevate? You want to get to the next level? You want to do something that you've never done before? You want to change your life? You got to reach out to people. You got to communicate with people in the physical, over the phone, however you can reach to them. If it's someone that's in the space, that's doing well, that's successful, you want to do it, find yourself around those people. Find yourself reaching out to those people, communicating with those people. Sometime it'll cost. If you can afford it, okay, no problem. Sometime it won't. You'll have genuine people like me that don't mind giving the information if they have it to give. And if they don't have it, they can point you in the right direction, guys. Closed mouth don't get fed. Don't see people out here doing things and feel they're going to stop what they're doing to come to you and be like, this is how I did it. This is what I'm doing. No, it's not being selfish. People are busy and mentally trying to elevate their lives, their immediate people, as much as possible. But they're not mean and they're not selfish to give you the information, but you have to ask for it. You got to reach out and ask for it. You have to. People, we're not mind readers. And sometimes that's what we tend to forget. You want people to deal with you how you see it in your mind. You want people to use words, use actions with you based on how you played it out in your mind. It don't work that way. We're not mind readers. We don't control Your actions are how you see the action going in your head. The only way that can be possible is if you verbalize it. It's just like creating a movie. You know, directors and producers and everybody has to have a script that's detailed exactly how they want something to look. That's going on in their head. If they don't do that, they can't just go to the team of, you know, people and be like, act. This is what I want, and just do the rest. It's not going to come out exactly the same, guys. So I'm just saying that don't expect people to react to you, speak to you, how you see it going in your head, because it's never going to come out that way. People are not built that way. We don't read minds. We don't know. But if you know what you want and you can use your words, verbalize what you want and how you want it done, then yes, you can get it done within reason. You can get these things done within reason, guys. Within reason. Closed mouth don't get fed. You sit here twiddling your thumb, looking at someone doing great, being successful, and you're not going to try to reach out to that person, and you know that's where you want to be. What do you think going to happen? You're going to be sitting here 10 years from now, 5 years from now, looking at the person, twiddling your thumb, and then you're going to see another generation of people doing it that got up off their ass and got it done. But no, you sat there and you didn't say anything. You didn't express your feelings and your actions and what you want to do. You kept it to yourself. Guys, closed mouth is never going to get fed. What you want out of life, verbalize it. Speak it into existence. Tell people this is what I want. Go get it. Have the actions of getting it done. Like they say, take the bull by the horn. Don't expect to get handouts. People are out here giving free game, paid game, whatever. Whichever one you can reach out to and grab. Within reason, if you can manage, get it done. I know there's a lot of people, you know, they want to use that card that they're happy, they're content with their life. And that's all well and good. But even if we're not talking about money and you're just talking about creation of anything, there has to be something that you haven't fulfilled in your life. That's a passion or a drive. There has to be something. You know, a lot of us, we're okay monetarily. You want to be okay financially, but, you know, you still either you want to race cars, you want to do art, you want to make paintings, you want to do a marathon. Think about it, guys. It's not everything surrounds about money, but at the same time, if you don't get off your ass and do it, you're never going to get it done. Running a race. You know, lifting weights, powerlifting, traveling the world, whatever. You just don't know how to do it. Going to Africa, going to Egypt, you know, going to Europe, going to Asia. Still small things, guys. You might have the money, but you just don't have the know-how. You don't have the right people. You know, you want to go some places in the world and you want a tour guide. Look for a tour guide that specializes in that area. But if you just sit there and fantasize about it, you'll never do it. Closed mouth don't get fed, guys. There's no one out here that's successful, you know, in any shape or form of the word, anyway, that's successful, and they're not reaching out to people on a daily. They're reaching out to people. They're telling people what they expect, what they want, what they desire, you know, and what they're looking for in whatever situation it is, guys. Don't just sit here and think these things are going to come to you. Don't just sit here and think everything is going to work itself out because I'm such a nice person and I don't do wrong and I don't, you know, I pray and all of these things, you know, so it's going to fall in your lap. No, it's not. You keep your mouth closed. You don't verbalize. You don't put it in the action of what you want to get done. You'll be thinking the same thing next year. I'm such a good person. You know, what will be will be. Like all of these things they brainwash us with, you know, prayers and all of this stuff. Without action doesn't mean anything. You can pray about it and you can, you know, use whatever religion you want to attach it to and say it's going to happen. But if you're not putting action or putting into play, it's not going to happen. Law of attraction, guys. Law of attraction. Whatever you want, yes, you're going to first think of it. You got to verbalize it, but you got to put things into action. And you will get it. Closed mouth is not going to get fed. Closed mouth will not get fed. You sit here and see people sharing our food. And they tell you, yo, it's a buffet. Help yourself. And you going to sit there. What do you think? You expecting someone to go share your food and bring it to you? Like it's your mother or your wife or your girlfriend or your auntie? So you just going to sit here and wait for a plate? You're going to sit there until the food is done. Because you sat there and kept it to yourself and just hope somebody bring a plate to you. No, guys. Closed mouth is not going to get fed. Don't work that way. No matter how nice of a person you are, no matter how sweet of a person you are, no matter how kind of a person you are, you're not going to just get what you deserve. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to say it again. I am only giving you guys my interpretation and my feelings on things. Someone out there might prove me wrong, and I would love for that person to prove me wrong. My links are in the description, guys. Email me, text me, whatever. We can have a dialogue about it. And I understand you have great people out there that manifest things and they get everything they desire to them. And maybe they're just saying that because they're content with what they have. But they might want more or desire more. And they're not saying because they kept their mouth closed. But they got a little bit because they manifested it. That's fine too. But on an average scale in society, you keep your mouth closed, you're not going to get what you deserve or what's meant for you. You might get some crumbs. You might get a little bit of something and you feel like you can survive off of that because you're not elevating yourself to the next level. But I guarantee you, when you get to that point and be like, yo, I deserve more, I need more, I want more, then you'll understand. You have to verbalize it and put it out there and go get it and grab it. Because if you sit here, you're going to get the bare minimum. And I know you deserve more. I know you deserve better. So closed mouth is not going to get fed. You got to go and get it, guys. And, you know, that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. I'm not going to keep it long. I'm going to keep it short and spicy and short and nice. Thanks for tuning in once again, guys. Oh, you already know. Every Monday and Thursday on all the podcast platforms at 7:30, all the episodes will air. So I'm basically letting you guys know, support me. You know, I have good information. If it resonates with you, great. You know, I know it will resonate with someone at some point. I'm going to keep dropping jewels, keep dropping my knowledge of whatever I want to talk about. This is not edited or influenced by no outside party. This is all me, and it will continue to be all me. With me or with guests, it's not going to be one of those shows where we just going to do clickbait and we're going to edit to appease people. No, I'm going to just be raw, straight up with you guys. You know, so wherever my mental is, wherever my frame of mind is, my feelings, my energy, my vibration, Mondays and Thursdays, that's what you guys are going to get. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Prolific Vibes Podcast, positive thoughts, positive vibes. Every time, guys. Positive thoughts, positive result. Every time, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. YouTube, big up yourself. You already know the vibes, you know. And it is what it is, guys. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, you already know.